This is the guy. 4373 Garchomp. Spoofer! And, but the Dragon Breaths are adding up. Roserade is, I know it hits, oh my god, okay, it hits a lot harder than I expected it to. And he will be able to get to 2 Weather Balls most likely before the opponent gets to another Meteor Mash, I think, because it took 3 to get to this Weather Ball, and does it only take 2 to get to the next one? Is that 1, 2, yeah. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and welcome back to the channel. So the people have spoken. Now, I mentioned this in another video, but I'm not sure when that video is going to post, so I'm going to mention it again. On my community tab on my homepage, I made a poll asking you guys what kind of content you'd like to see from my channel, and I can't say I'm surprised at the results. It's exactly as I expected, and I bet a lot of you were trying to call my bluff. No, it's happening. It's going to happen. Keep an eye out. There will be a video soon. Not exactly sure when, but I got the ice cream. I got it. And I'm going to make myself fucking sick for you guys. So today we're going to be taking a look at some Master League Premier Cup. I know most people want to see the Love Cup stuff, so I'm trying to do a mix of everything here. So I did get a battle submission from Paper Zero, but he said just to call him Paper. So he decided to use Roserade in the Master League Premier Cup. So I am actually really excited to see this Roserade. If you guys didn't know, you probably should know, but they just had a community day for Roserade recently where it got 2 community day moves. It's actually the first time that's ever been done. Normally it's just 1 community day move, but now it got Bullet Seed and it got Weather Ball. So basically this thing is like Sunny Charum, but it maxes out at a much higher CP, and it has a sub-poison typing, which it's the same typing as Venusaur and Vileplume and Victory Bell. There's a lot of Pokemon that have a poison grass typing, so I think this is going to be a lot better than Sunny Charum in all honesty. Obviously, it's better because it's more versatile. You can use it in the Great League, Ultra League, and apparently in the Master League. So Bullet Seed gets to charge moves very quickly. It is a Snarl clone. Weather Ball hits very hard and has a very low energy cost. Debatably, Weather Ball is the best move in the game. In my opinion, I think it's better than most moves. So I am curious to see how Roserade fares in the Master League Premier Cup, mainly because grass types don't usually do too well in the Master League because there's a lot of steel types and a lot of dragon types. So let's take a look at his team. He's going to be running Excadrill as well. So this is going to be a spicy video, I'm assuming. So Excadrill is going to be running Mudshot, Drill Run, and Rock Slide, and then Roserade with Bullet Seed, Weather Ball, and Grass Knot, and then Swampier in the back with Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Earthquake. And I'm pretty sure I pronounced Roserade's name wrong. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Roserade. Okay, so, oh, and look, I got it right this time. See? Master League logo. Master League Premier Cup logo, specifically. You guys, are you proud of me? I did it. I'm a professional. Yeah, professional video. Okay, let's take a look at these battles here. Going into the first battle, Buscando Oponente. I think this is Spanish or Portuguese. I actually don't know. But we're going to find out. He also said that he went up against a fully XL Garchomp. Level 50 Garchomp, by the way. We can argue all day about whether Galvantula and Skarmory are legitimately available to non-spoofers, but Garchomp, everybody has to agree with me. You cannot have that many XL candies for Gible. No one has that many XL candies for Gible. No. I do not believe that. 100% spoofer. I take that to the bank because that is 100% real. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here. So he switches into his Roserade and baits out a Shadow Gyarados. So this is still a good matchup for Roserade, I'm assuming, because Grass Knot hits for neutral here. And but the Dragon Breaths are adding up. Roserade is, I know it hits, oh my god, okay, it hits a lot harder than I expected it to. So did the Gyarados shield yet? I think the Gyarados shielded once. So it still looks like a really rough matchup because he had to spend both shields, but he was able to farm down. And what is coming back in? Probably the Garchomp. Wait, what, did we see a Garchomp? No, we didn't. We didn't see a Garchomp. Metagross. Okay. So he saves a Weather Ball for later and switches directly into Swampert because Metagross is going to do very poorly up against Excadrill. Well, he has no shield, so got to watch out for the Earthquake. But either way, the Swampert comes out, and now he's building up some energy. He's got 2 Hydro Cannons here. He should be able to get both of these off before the opponent gets to another Hydro Cannon. Never mind, that was a lie. That was a total lie. But this Hydro Cannon might not KO. Yeah, it doesn't KO. I'm still used to seeing Ultra League stuff, so forgive me. I haven't even played in the Master League in 2 seasons now, so I kind of forget how tanky Pokemon are. Alright, okay, barely able to get to this Hydro Cannon. That was clutch. Because Excadrill wants nothing to do with that bad boy. Oh, he had it too. That's okay. He still has an Excadrill, and as long as he can get off 2 drill runs here, he's going to have to sack swap. Because there's an Earthquake inbound. Inbound Earthquake. Magnitude. Oh, that does so much damage. Okay. Maybe he can farm down with Mud Shots. Earthquake comes through. That takes out the Excadrill. And Swamper's dead. Okay, well, if he had landed that Weather Ball... that sucks. I've had that happen to me so many times where you have a charge move loaded and you switch in and you accidentally throw a fast move. Either that or not even accidentally throwing the fast move, but the opponent's fast move goes through before you're able to get your charge move off. Alright, picking up a positive lead against the Metagross. Metagross taking super effective damage from the ground type attacks. Togekiss is going to come in. This is still a really good matchup for Excadrill because the charms are resisted because of Excadrill's steel typing, and Rock Slide hits for super effective damage. This is actually probably, it's good that they switched into the Togekiss now. Because Excadrill has the best matchup out of all of his Pokemon with Togekiss. And Swampert can handle that Metagross later. And even Roserade can hit Metagross for super effective damage with the Weather Ball now. So, going to shield and was an Ancient Power. Unfortunately, looks like the opponent is hoping for the boost. Alright, now he's going to switch into the Roserade. But Roserade is taking resisted damage from the charms, but they are really chunking away. Roserade is very glassy. Weather Ball does hit for neutral there, so that takes out the Togekiss. Opponent comes back in with the Metagross, and again, you can hit this thing for super effective damage with a Weather Ball, and it only takes 3 Bullet Seeds to get to a Weather Ball, so these things are very spammy. Weather Ball comes through. That actually does a decent amount of damage, surprisingly. He's going to be able to get to another one here, and the opponent's probably going to shield this one, I would imagine. And let's take a look at the CP of that thing. 3768, so that's not XL, right? I don't think so. Alright, Meteor Mash comes through, that takes out the Roserade, and then he comes in and throws a Drill Run right away, but the opponent switches out right away to catch this Drill Run on its Machamp, or on his Machamp, switching out into the Swampert, and normally this would be pretty rough for Swampert, but since the Machamp is so low, I think 1 Hydro Cannon KOs. He's going to save his shield for the Excadrill. I would do that thing, I would do that as well, because Excadrill is going to have a, well... I guess you could shield. I don't know. I don't think it's worth the shield. So Hydro Cannon comes through and 1 more Mud Shot takes out the Machamp, and now he should be able to get to a Hydro Cannon here. This might not KO, but like 1 or 2 Mud Shots will afterwards. So let us see. Never mind, it does KO. Okay, nice. Still had the shield left. So very nice. All right, going up against Nestin Ho, Ace Trainer versus Expert Trainer. This man has fallen so far in ELO. We've all been there, my dude. Alright, picking up this is like negative, right? But you can hit for super effective with the Rock Slide, so it's not as bad. Well, they both can hit for super effective damage, and they're both doing resisted damage with their fast moves, so it seems like a pretty even match. Rock Slide does a lot, though. That's a lot. But the Mud Shots are double resisted, whereas the Dragon Breaths are single resisted. But the Dragon Breaths don't really seem like they're doing that much. So we're going to shield the Aqua Tail. The opponent's getting close to a second Aqua Tail because they were over farming there. But it only takes 5 Mud Shots to get to a Rock Slide. I'm probably wrong about that, but the opponent just sacks the Gyarados, and they come in with their own Excadrill. Okay, going to switch into the Roserade here. This is not the best matchup. Well, it's pretty good for Roserade, I guess, because the Weather Ball hits for super effective. Going to shield Drill Run and Rock Slide. Both hit for neutral there, so if you are on the Excadrill side, you want to be going for Drill Run because it hits a lot harder and has the same energy cost. The reason it's neutral is because Poison takes super effective damage from ground, and Grass resists ground, so ends up being neutral. The opponent switches into a Metagross, and here comes the spam Weather Ball spam. English, is that? I don't know how to speak English. Alright, so going to go down to a Meteor Mash here, but he did get his shield with that Weather Ball, so that's pretty good. Going to come back in with either one of these probably. Going to come in with the Excadrill. I think yeah, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. Drill Run's going to be taking out the Metagross if they don't shield. So it gets the last shield, and now sack swap? Sack swap? No, he's going to go down. Okay, well, Earthquake's going to be coming through. Earthquake does hit for super effective damage here. That's a Meteor Mash. Still basically takes him out. But he does still have a Swampert, and he should be able to get to a Hydro Cannon before the opponent gets to another Meteor Mash. It takes 8 Bullet Punches to get to a Meteor Mash, and only 5 Mud Shots to get to a Hydro Cannon? Yeah, 5 Mud Shots to get to a Hydro Cannon, so... And it's just that Excadrill in the back, and he should be able to survive... Yeah, this is over. Should be able to survive a Drill Run there, so... Does an Earthquake KO, though? That was my question. It looks like he's going for the Earthquake. I know Hydro Cannon is more energy efficient. Oh, is this the one? This is the guy. 43-73 Garchomp. Spoofer! Spoofer! Hate me in the comments all you want. This guy's 100% a Spoofer. No question. Absolutely zero question about it. Alright, so the Spoofer over there on the other side is farming up a lot of energy, but they go for a Sand Tomb that's going to hit for super effective damage. Going to switch into the Garchomp to switch into the Swampert to catch possibly an Outrage, though. This could be an Outrage. Nope, just another Sand Tomb. That's unfortunate. So Sand Tomb does debuff your defense. Gonna go for a Hydro Cannon here because it hits for neutral, because Dragon resists water, and then Ground takes super effective from water, and Garchomp has that partial ground typing. Alright, so this could be an Outrage once again. What a dick. Not only a Spoofer, but just going straight Sand Tomb. My lord. My absolute lord. Alright, so they catch a Hydro Cannon on their Metagross, which is really unfortunate because he could have got a shield with a Hydro Cannon bait. Going for the Earthquake now. I'm surprised that he was able to get there before. I guess the opponent's probably going for the Earthquake as well. So that is going to be getting the shield, and he got the last shield, and the opponent is over-farming way too much. They might be close to 100 energy at this point. They've done 15 Bullet Punches at least. So what are they doing? Okay. Maybe they're getting themselves low enough so they can't be farmed down. What's the CP on this Metagross? Just curious. Just curious. 4286. 4286 Metagross. I really hope he beats this guy. Let's see. Let's see what you got, bud. A 3205. Okay, for 3205 is that's reasonable. I can respect a 3205 Magnezone. All right, so Weather Ball's going to be doing super effective damage here. Like he said in the battle submission forum, there are a lot of Steel types in the Master League Premier Cup. Well, not a lot. There's a very small pool of Pokemon that people use, but in that pool, there's a lot of Steel types. And the opponent gives up. They said, "Ah, man, spoofing didn't help me win because I still suck." Sorry, I'm being a bit crude here, but come on, dude. Come on. Honestly, I blame Niantic for it. I blame Niantic 100% for giving spoofers an advantage in Go Battle League. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just a stupid YouTuber. Alright, going for the Rock Slide is going to hit for super effective once again, but the Mud Shots are resisted, so I wouldn't have shielded that as the Gyarados either. I kind of want to see how much an Aqua Tail does, because I don't think it would KO. I mean, I know it wouldn't KO, but I'm just... Okay. Going for another Rock Slide. This one might get the shield. Hopefully gets a shield. I think I'd rather have a shield here than win the lead. Never mind. Is this the same battle? No, this is a different battle. Okay, Machamp comes in. Going to switch into the Roserade now. Roserade has a really good matchup against Machamp. The opponent comes in with a Metagross once again. So, yeah, this is, yeah. Going to be able to go for super effective damage with the Weather Balls here. And this man has a regular-ass Metagross 3757 CP. It doesn't even seem like it's level 40, unless it just has bad IVs. I don't know. Okay, so Meteor Mash would be taking out the Roserade here. He did get a shield, and he will be able to get to 2 Weather Balls most likely before the opponent gets to another Meteor Mash, I think, because it took 3 to get to this Weather Ball, and does it only take 2 to get to the next one? Is that 1, 2? Yeah, so he should be, yeah, I was going to say, I figured he was going to be able to get to 2 here. So this next Weather Ball is going to be taken out to Metagross. Wait, do they still have shields? No, they do not. So they go down. Machamp comes back in, going to switch into the Swampert now. And this is okay. Because his Excadrill has enough health that after doing a couple Hydro Cannons maybe. So this is going to be another Cross Chop. I might even just go for the Earthquake here because I don't think he's going to get to, he's not going to be able to get to 2 Hydro Cannons. Yeah, going for the Earthquake because he only gets to 1 charge move here. And then the Machamp, if I was the Machamp, I'd probably attempt to farm down or at least farm enough. Okay, the Earthquake actually, I did not think that was going to do that much damage. but that's able to do it. That does it. All right. Very well played. And that is all the battles I have for this video. So shout out to Paper for submitting those Roserade spicy Master League Premier Cup battles. You don't get to see many spicy Pokemon in the Master League Premier Cup, and now we got to see 2, Excadrill and Roserade. So if you guys have some spicy Pokemon to show me, I know there's not many of them to pick from, but if you got some cool Pokemon maxed out to level 40 or whatever, or, you know, level 50, I guess, if you can even manage that. Go down to the description. There's a link down there called Battle Submission Form. Make sure you fill out everything in the form, otherwise I can't feature your battles. So shout out to everybody who does submit their battles to me, and I'm sorry if I can't get around to them. I do have a lot of submissions, but, you know, I will say the spicier the better, you know, like the crazier the Pokemon you're going to use, the more likely I am to be able to feature you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate you leaving a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, I post 6 days a week around 10 a.m. Eastern, so if you wouldn't mind subscribing, it would do me a huge favor, but only do so if you actually enjoy the content. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons, Running Froggy, NZ Tech Freak, Grisinator, Northstar 7620, Daniel Sheldon, Clapton Caveman, Silver N Fortuna, Austin Gostovic, Owen Mulvaney, Moach, Cleric, Mr. Cookout, Brandon, Joseph Cahill, Lana Pierce, Owen Jones, and Zap Latinsky. Thank you guys so much.